Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 4. So by now, you've read this experiential activity created by somebody else. You figured out a way to explain it to students in a clear way, and you anticipated problems and came up with solutions to those anticipated problems. And hopefully you can conduct this activity one day to see how cool it is, or hopefully you can envision how it would be. But I promise you, like if it's done right, it's very powerful and it's really cool, and you can make reference to it like, oh, remember that one time when so got crazy, like, oh yeah, ha ha ha. But we're remembering a good time, but yet we're remembering what what the conversations were like to that created the Constitution that still governs our lives today. So so it's a really cool activity, but we it doesn't end there, right? It would be a shame if we had this really good activity but we didn't take advantage of it, right? Or oftentimes we still have to assess it to, so we can see, we can not so much to say, oh, you didn't learn that, student, you're bad. No, so we can see what the students got out of it, right? As you can probably already tell, like multiple choice tests wouldn't be a good way to assess because they didn't learn in that way. They were having conversations, they were listening to another, they were having emotions, right? So a multiple choice bubble can't really capture an emotion that they felt. So there's different ways to assess this, or to take advantage of it. One way that you can do that the curriculum suggests is, okay, now that they've gone through this process and understand, let's go back and read a Federalist paper that has, like, it's very dense and it's very difficult to understand. But now that the students feel comfortable, like, okay, I know what this is about, I'm not saying that they're going to understand it right away, but they have the will to grapple with this document. And that, if they have the will, you got them. You just have to guide them through it. And that's something that you'll have to do as an educator, especially if you're teaching in communities where maybe English isn't the first language, or there's different things going on. Different ways you can assess it. You can have like a Socratic seminar, like a discussion, or you can like just have them fill out like a reflection sheet, and that's it. Just because they don't tell you, hey, I learned this, and this, doesn't mean they didn't learn. And other kids probably learn different things based on who they are, and that's okay. We have to be okay with that. So what I'll do is I'll upload the sheet that I use to assess them. I use a reflection sheet for a Socratic seminar out of the Avid curriculum. If you have a chance in your career to dabble with Avid stuff, I really I suggest you take advantage of it. So the thing you're gonna do in this module, this lesson, for this module, is you are going to make a video explaining 2 ways you can assess this experiential activity. You don't have to create those assessments and that. You just have to make a video where you explain 2 ways that you would assess this experiential activity. So yeah, so after that, that's it. That's it for this module 2. Hopefully you got a lot out of it, and you have the energy and the courage to try experiential lesson in your class, and try like curriculum that someone else made in your class. It's really great. I'm so glad I didn't wait a long time to do it. A fellow teacher on my first year said, just do it, just jump off a cliff, whatever. And I did, and it was great. And I haven't stopped doing these things since. The students really look forward to them. So thank you very much. I hope you got lots out of this module. Thank you very much. Bye.